Every once in a while, a real diamond like this comes in the shop. This thing looked so good when it rolled in here. We said, oh, we didn't even have the mechanic inspect it. We should have, because he ended up doing a bunch of work to it. We purchased it from a local retired police officer. Lives about 4 miles from the shop, and he's owned the bike for a long time. Took really good care of it. You can see it's in absolutely stunning condition, and he kept it 100% original stock, which is something you never see. Billy Blythe, who's standing next to me, I'm going to turn over the mic to him here in a second, but his experience with these is far greater than mine. He owns 2 of them now, and he's put on hundreds of thousands of miles on these since they first came out. He knows a lot of guys that road race these up at Loudon, and that ride them on the road. But for me, I'm the shop owner, and I see a lot of bikes come in. This is the nicest stock original ZRX1100 I've seen come through the shop yet. Usually there are tons of mods on them. They do custom paint on them. They, change the shocks out and everything. The only thing that's not original on this is the brand new gold chain, the tires, and the work that Jeff did to it. Once we bought it, we turned it over to Jeff because it needed a carb clean, like many bikes on the internet needed a carb clean. Well, he also found out it needed a new head gasket, which is a 10-hour job on this bike. It's a full day job. So he had the head off of it, did a brand new head gasket, adjusted the valve, whatever it needed was done to it. He changed the engine coolant and the engine oil, new air filter, went through the carbs completely, rebuilt the carburetors, did what they call a micro drilling on the pilot jet, so it runs great with no choke. But so mechanically, we did quite a bit of work to it. I've got just about a $4,000 work order on this bike, which is kind of a bummer because I thought it would just need a carb clean, but everything was done on it that it needed, and it's went down to John Lee in our detail department. He gave what we call a full rotisserie detail, which is a 8 to 12 hour job to completely buff every painted surface on this bike, clean everything on it from top to bottom. He repainted some of the items on it that'll be written up in the eBay ad. I think he painted the header, and I think he touched up the shock springs and a few other things, but the paint job on this thing is all original. It looks like a brand new bike. It rides like a brand new bike. It's got Michelin Pilot Sport radials on it, which hook up like crazy. And the stock exhaust, most of them have a Kirker. Stock exhaust works great on this thing. It'll wheelie on command, and it's like a brand new motorcycle with 25,000 miles, and it's just been gone through mechanically here, so it needs nothing. If you're interested in buying this bike, give my son a call. We can finance it for you. We ship it anywhere in the country, and we take trades. 860-454-7024. We'll hook you up. The camera's got about a minute left on the clock here, so Billy, take it away.
Yeah, Ken, this bike is absolutely beautiful, like you said, and with all the features on it, like the 6-piston brake calipers in the front, this beautifully braced swing arm, ride height adjustable cam here that also adjusts the length of the bike overall, which is a fantastic thing for racing. It's derived from racing. This bike has a lot of